All right, Wednesday morning, I'm out and around. Actually going to be making a road trip this morning. Talked to my political science professor yesterday after yesterday's election, and looks like a kayak on top of that car. Talked to him about the issues I'm having with my last name, and of course my wife still being on the list of registered voters, which, as you all know, she passed away five and a half months ago now, so she needs to be removed. So I'm going out there to talk to them about getting that all straight, but apparently I have to do that in person. I can't do it over the phone. So so in the meantime, I'm going to go make a quick deposit and get some gas, because I'm not going to be able to make this long road trip without doing that. So that's where I'm going. And the weather's been kind of off and on rain here lately. Got the effects of Tropical Storm Cindy that have been rolling in. Yesterday was pretty much a good bit of rain, and last night I don't think we've had any flash flooding alerts yet, but there's a possibility of more, I think, today or tomorrow, but right now it's just overcast, so take advantage of it while I can. Go on out to the county courthouse, to the elections board. Apparently that's where I've got to go. So get all this stuff straight. Let me make a quick deposit, and then I can go ahead and gas up, and we will head on out. Oh, come on, take your time. And nobody's ever in a hurry. What is this goof doing? Wow. What a maroon. Whatever. Okay, that's done. So now, probably pop $20 of gas in. What we got down here? 184? That's good. At least the gas prices are dropping. So, okay. Let me see what I can do here. Drive around, because he's in there backwards. Yep, this will work. 184 will work. Alright, let's get pumping. Okay, good. Okay, what do we got? Almost a full tank. Well, that'll work for a while. It's good the gas has been dropping a little bit. It was up there in the $1.90s there for a while, but now we're dropping in the low to mid $1.80 range. Alright, let's roll, people. Oh, fancy trucks and Jeeps on the lot. Isn't that cool? Yeah, actually, I might need to, I remember one paper I forgot. I want the death certificate, and I think I forgot that, so I'll pick that up and we'll continue on. Watching this truck in front, and the guy's on his cell phone. That's good. Not going to make the signal. We'll check out Starbucks. Yeah, they got the signs up now. Oh, isn't that fancy? Well, oh, come on, man. I got a lot of morning traffic. It's already goes close to 9:30. Alright. Yeah, Starbucks. Drive through. Looks like they just put the signs up too. Amazing. Won't be long now. Alright, well, let me pick up that extra paperwork and we'll continue on our adventure. Alright, continuing on, cut through the fancy neighborhood here, and we'll get onto the main road that I need to get on. Yeah, you get a kick out of this deep blue and house with yellow doors. I don't know what kind of paint schematic that is, but whatever. Okay. Alright, so passing through the part of downtown that they're in the process of refurbishing, I guess you could say. Detours going on. So yeah, they're trying to connect the central part of downtown to the college that's over here. So they still got a lot of work they're doing. Yeah, the next road I need to turn right. Looks like that car lot went out of business, probably doing some shady deals. That seems to happen quite often. I hear about those reports. People complain to the Department of Motor Vehicles in the state capitol where they manage the dealership licenses and all that. And yeah, a lot of shysters around here. There's our new giant water tower, our tax dollars, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, probably on this road now for probably the next 20 miles. Alright, continuing on. Tire shop looking. It's kind of quiet. Yeah, so we're getting some of the effects of that tropical storm. Damn it! Signal didn't want to work with me. Oh look, there's a sheriff. Good thing I didn't run the light. Out to ruin somebody's day. Yeah, big old rig chugging along. Okay, heading westbound. So, yep. Heading out there to see if I can try to resolve this issue with my name on my voter registration. So, yeah, if you watched the video yesterday, I mentioned that it took them like about 7, maybe 8 to 10 minutes. It was a while for them to find my name. Couldn't find it on their laptop. And they kept missing it on the paper form. Progress continues there, whatever that's supposed to be. And yeah, so I was like, yeah, after talking with my political professor, he said, yeah, you just go on down there, and on top of that, bring my wife's voter registration card along with the death certificate, which I just had to pick up, and take it on down there and try to get, knock two birds out with one stone, so to speak. So, we're gonna get around the slowpoke here. So, yeah. I just figured, again, this is something new. I thought the Social Security Administration would let people, would inform the parties that need to know, but apparently not. So, yeah, go figure. Sometimes you just gotta do things yourself. Coming up on the school, which should be out for the summer, unless there's summer school, which is quite possible. Yeah, I still haven't ruled out, like being a teacher. I might even try for doing the substitute thing just to see if that's something that I may or may not want to do, but right now I'm not really leaning in that direction. Yeah, the facelift continues on that building. And for those curious, 185 for gas down in this direction. And then we merge to 2 lanes. I kind of wish they'd leave this 4-lane road, but nope. So I guess we'll see what we see along the country road. Like a box in the road. That's entertainment. We'll see how the bridge work is doing. Which progress they made. It doesn't look like very much. They're still working though. It's amazing. Despite all the rain, I'm sure that's been delaying the project. Not much else to see. Of course, the signal has to tag me just as I turn the camera on. Frig sakes. Alright, what's the deals today? Rebuilt refridge, 170. Washer, 189. Woo, Plants World, woo. Gas out this way, 192 at the old Food Express. Yeehaw. Yeah, so anyway, we had a special election because our local congressman wound up becoming the budget director, and yeah, it was a tight race. I think it was like 2 or 3 point difference between the Democratic candidate and the Republican candidate, and yeah, just there's been, I think, a few special elections going on, but yeah, I think, I don't know, I might do a little checking on that. My political science professor was saying that they're always looking for people to maybe work during the elections. And for what I'm told, they could pay up to $150 a day. Now, of course, that's only during the elections, but, you know, still. During my job hunt, which is basically, you know, still searching, so to speak. Yeah, there's a branch in the road from the storms. That's nice. You know, I figured why not? I might just explore that while I'm here as well. So, dressed to impress. Looks like a tree down there. Wow. Yes, I don't know what the normal process is when someone passes away. You know, who's, I guess, you know, who's supposed to inform the election board? Because I've heard about that before, where they say, you know, deceased people, or, you know, damn frogs, that deceased voters have voted in the past, and, you know, of course, that's voter fraud. I thought there'd be some better way to, you know, contact, you know, the people that need to know. I mean, the Social Security Administration, it's kind of amazing. Once you inform them, they seem to have informed a lot of people, but apparently the Board of Elections is not one of them. So, yeah, I don't know. Alright, well, we're getting close to where I had to do my jury duty yeah, a few months back, right by the bail bondsman, of course. Looks like they're doing more work, maybe expanding, I don't know. Yeah, I still don't, you know, I wouldn't mind jury duty if it paid better, honestly. I mean, that's the truth. I mean, it's actually kind of a unique experience, but in the situation that I've been in here lately, you know, financially, you know, losing my wife, this was just not a good time. And fancy sheds and cars on the shady car lot. But yeah, I mean, I would not mind doing it if they paid better. They don't pay but like $10 or $12 a day, and then gas, which for me equated to about, you know, just under $20 a day. And they only called me up for 2 days, which was good. You know, I kind of lucked out there. But, you know, it was basically, I get a check for like under $40. And, yeah, that was, again, it's just not worth it. But yet they make you do it, and if you don't, you know, show up for jury duty, then they make you a criminal. They'll send a sheriff out to look for you, and, you know, you could be held in contempt of court and stuff like that. I mean, it's just kind of crazy how they force this on you. More shady car lots, Wally World. Yeehaw. Welcome to York. Bo Diddley. What we got for gas? 188 over here at the Shell. Oh, nice. Taco Hell. Get around that car, boy, it's burning oil. The smell of that reminds me of the old Durango in Mexico. Huddle House. Well, it looks smaller than the Waffle House. $1.95 for gas at the Shell. Slow people on the road, great. Okay. $1.79, really? Is that correct? People are pumping gas, maybe. Holy crap, $1.79. Never seen it. Had not seen it that low in a long time. And if I'd have known that, I'd have gassed up here in town. And we're entering the historic district, and this guy's, well, now he's up to a speed limit here and was doing about 25 to 30. And the political signs are still up. They're going to have to start coming down, I'm sure, from the different campaigns. Okay, well, we're in the downtown now. I was told it's, let's see, I got to turn by the courthouse, which is right here, and it's like a half a block down on the left, I believe, past the parking lot. So yeah, there it is. Elections, Board of Elections office. So let me just turn on in here, find out where the front door is, and I'll go in and get this squared away. Yeah, maybe it's here. Alright, let me just park and we'll find out. Alright, well, that was easy. I mean, it was actually pretty easy. And of course, they heard the same thing. Apparently, what they do, they scan my driver's license. And, you know, that's all well and good, but they're supposed to key in my voter registration number. They don't do that. And so I told them, here's my card, there's the number. Still, you know, they didn't, I don't know why. They just wanted to look for the name instead, for whatever reason. And, yeah, I mean, of course, my name is spelled correctly on the voter registration card, but on my driver's license, it is, you know, it's, there's supposed to be a space, basically. And, nope. I've got no space on my driver's license, so that's how they enter it in. Of course, it's not going to come up. And the only way to get that fixed is a fight with the DMV to get them to, you know, correct that. And I just don't feel like going. The DMV is even worse dealing with, you know, around here. So I'm just gonna.
Okay, alert.
I'm just gonna leave that alone. Okay. There we go. So. Yeah, and then after that, went ahead and turned in my wife's voter registration card, so they've got that on file now that she's no longer a registered voter, unfortunately. But yeah, as for applications, yeah, they said they were looking for people to work the polls. It's just election day. Yeah, it's only just, you know, one day, but they do pay you like $150 a day, and I think the next election that comes up is like what they call a Pennies for Progress program, which is to repair the roads. They'll people will vote like for 1, 2, or however many cents are on the ballot for upcoming road projects, and people, you know, will vote yay or nay. But again, you got to have people that are at the polling places to help, again, log them in and all that stuff so they can vote, and that's pretty much what it is. I said there'll be a class that I'll have to attend, you know, for, again, training to work the polls and all that. But yeah, I mean, you know, the pay is good. It's kind of wish it was something full-time, but really it's just during elections. So if there's one election in September, then the other general election, usually it's in the beginning of November. So yeah, might be something to consider, yeah, down the road. So, but yeah, it only took me about 10-15 minutes to get all that squared away. So yeah, I guess we'll just head on home. See what we see. After the signal, I guess. Yeah, no kidding. $1.79 for gas. Wow. Huh. That's pretty substantial from the $1.84 that I paid back in town. Whole 5 cents difference. Man. And here at the Shell, it's $1.95. So, wow. Big difference for just not even a quarter mile or eighth of a mile. Welcome to York, South Kakalaki. Head on back home anyway. See if I can get some customers. That's what I need. Might have one coming today. One customer came yesterday. That's something to talk about. He needed some taxes done and didn't have all his expenses organized. I told him, if you want me to do it, you're looking at about a $40 to $60 increase in the price. But if you want to do it, it'll save you some money there. So yeah, he's opted to do it himself, and he'll probably come back today. There's Lowe's. Of course, they get covered by the hill pretty quick. We'll take the 4-lane back instead of the 2-lane. The old shady car lot on the corner. Got a little bit of traffic. Oh, there was a trooper there. I synced him. What is going on? Slowing down for whatever reason. Stupid guy in the truck, I don't know what he's doing. Speeds up and slows down. Alright, let's roll. Got things. Forklifts Unlimited. Let's see what we got on the old lot here across the old Dollar General. More equipment, a bunch of orange moat diggers. How about that? What's going on over here? Fire department got all their lights on just for display, it looks like. Ladder truck testing it out. Isn't that cool? Of course, we caught up on traffic and nobody's moving. Beautiful. Crazy. The right lane's going faster than the left lane. Finally, this Jeep decides to move. We're catching up on a gas truck here. Southern Gas. We got at the Food Mart shelf. Can't tell because of the big rig. Alright, now let's see if we can try to carve through some traffic here a little bit. Could be nice. Dumpy trailer, piles of mulch and rock and stuff, and a bunch of lumber all getting rained on. That's good. Good wood. 185 at the old Murphy Express. We're looking at Wally World. Packed as usual. Again, nobody's moving here. I don't get this. By the old fancy store, stone, rock, and other hardware stuff. 185 at the old airport. Yep, overcast. That's our weather for today. 189 at the old Mr. Express. And Lee's convenience store. No more gas. It used to be the old Kangaroo, but I guess they got rid of their pumps. Now in front of this van I've got a policeman, so my radar could be going off for a while. That's always fun. Oh, following the mailman, that's what he's doing. Oh boy. Coming up on the old hospital emergency entrance. That's actually pretty new. Good thing they put it there actually, because it was kind of needed. As you come up on this corner and it's all crowded. Yeah, there goes policeman. Good, you go ruin somebody else's day. Just leave me alone. Thank you very much. You got off late there, postman. Oh yeah, everybody's got to go slow on this road for whatever reason. Continuing to creep on home. Okay, I guess Mailman's going to stay in the right lane. Okay. What we got for gas at the old 7-Eleven? You got those signs you can't hardly see. 185. Shit goes about the same. Yep, 185. So that's the general average, 184, 185 around here. We'll get another quick look at the new Starbucks and Pet Supermarket. Isn't that fancy? Oh, they're hiring. Oh boy. Work at Starbucks as a barista. Alrighty then. Alright, well, I guess we'll just creep on home. About here anyway, so just wrap up this to and from the elections office, getting a few bugs straightened out. Again, my name may or may not still be an issue unless I get my driver's license fixed, and I'm just not in a hurry to do that. So, until the next thrilling video, adios.